Hey, if you're thinking about getting your Kansas real estate license, this video will save you a ton of time. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps from where do I start to how do I actually get licensed and what usually slows people down. Quick favor, I put a free Kansas First checklist in the description. Click it, save it, and follow along as we go. Licensing rules can change, so always verify details with the Kansas Real Estate Commission. But this is the standard Kansas path and it'll get you moving in the right order. Here's the Kansas licensing process in 6 steps. First, confirm you meet the basic requirements. Second, complete the required pre-license education. Third, start fingerprints and the background check early. 4, pass the Kansas licensing exam. 5, affiliate with a Kansas broker. And 6, submit your license application and get active. If you do these in order, the whole process is way smoother. Step 1. Let's cover the basics. In Kansas, you need to be at least 18 and you need a high school diploma or the equivalent. If you've got something in your background you're concerned about, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Be honest, be thorough, and follow the official guidance for documentation. If you're unsure, talk to a broker so that you have some idea of whether or not you're going to have a problem. Step 2, pre-license education. Kansas requires 60 hours of approved pre-license education for a salesperson license. You can complete that through an approved school in 2 chunks, but here's the bigger point. You need to block time on your calendar and treat it like a short-term project. Momentum matters. As a bonus tip, I know that online classes seem appealing and convenient, but in-person classes yield better results. You're more likely to complete the class, and you're going to get it done faster. Plus, you'll likely be more prepared for the test. It's much easier to modify in-person instruction based on feedback from students who have recently taken the test. So, if you're taking an online course, you might be learning outdated information. Nobody wants that, and that doesn't set you up for success. Step 3, fingerprints and background check. Do not wait until the end for this. Kansas requires fingerprints as part of the background check process, and this is one of the biggest avoidable delays. If you're local, digital fingerprinting is available, which makes it much easier. Plan it early so that you're not stuck waiting later. Step 4, pass the Kansas licensing exam. This scares some people, but look, Kansas requires you to pass the exam before your course certificate expires, so schedule your exam as soon as you're eligible. Pearson VUE is the exam provider. You need to use your legal name exactly as it appears on your government ID when you register. And here's the big tip though. Don't finish the course and then pause for 3 weeks. Take the course, then schedule the exam, and take the exam while everything is fresh. If you don't pass the first time, you can always retake it. You will have to pay the testing fee again, but it's no big deal, and it isn't anything to be embarrassed by. I know some excellent agents who failed the test on their first try. Step 5, affiliate with a Kansas broker. This surprises a lot of people, but Kansas requires you to affiliate with a company, so your application has to be signed by a supervising broker. They will not issue your license until you affiliate. So don't wait until after you pass the exam to start having broker conversations. Start interviewing brokers while you're in classes and maybe even beforehand. A good broker will help you through this process even before you've completed your coursework. Step 6, submit your license application. The commission won't process incomplete applications, so slow down here and double check everything. This is where people lose time from simple missing items. Again, this is another place where having a broker in mind really helps. A good broker will submit your application for you and make sure that everything is in order. Let's break down the most common reasons for a delay one more time. First, waiting too long to do fingerprints. Get them done. Next, waiting too long to schedule the exam. Keep that information fresh. Third, not talking to brokers until the very end. Get an idea of who you want to work for now and ask them for help through the licensing process. Fourth, submitting an incomplete application. Have your future broker review your application and the required materials before you submit. If you avoid those 4 mistakes, you're going to move faster than most. Now, grab the free Kansas First checklist in the description. It's a step-by-step version of everything we covered, so you can literally check it off as you go. And inside that checklist, I included a fast lane option if you want a guided roadmap, class options, and a study plan so you can move faster with fewer surprises. In the next video, I'll break down the real cost and timeline so you can plan this without guesswork. See you there!